सुसेगाद दंपार पळोवणाऱ्यांक म्हजो माय मोगाचो नमस्कार. हांव फ्रँकी फर्नांडीस, मेलबर्न, ऑस्ट्रेलियासून तुमकां ह्यो गोंयच्यो खबरो कोंकणींतल्यान पावयतां. आज जुलायची 25 तारीख. सुरवातेक खबर. भारतभर तशेंच गोंयांत गेल्ल्या सुमारांत भुरग्यांनी प्रोटेस्ट केलो. केंद्र सरकाराचो शिक्षा मंत्री हाचो राजिनामो मागोवन तशेंच नीट परीक्षा हाचो पेपर लीक कसो जालो काय म्हूण विचारपाक. पुराय भारतांत सुमार 20 भुरग्यांनी एकलें गोंयकार हाणें आपलो जीव घेतलो ह्या पेपर लीक स्कॅन्डल जाल्या उपरांत. भुरग्यांनी भारताच्या सरकारा लागीं ह्या पुराय पेपर लीक हाचो जबाब आनी शिक्षा मंत्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान हाचो राजिनामो मागलो. एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट सोनम वांगचूक आनी कॉक्रोच जनता पार्टी हाणें देशाच्या वेगवेगळ्या भागांनी सावन आयिल्ल्या भुरग्यां सांगाताक दिल्लीच्या जंतर मंतर हांगा प्रोटेस्ट केलो. हातूंत एकलो गोंयकार तरणाटो लूक फर्नांडीस बी आसलो.
आज हांव दिल्ली येयलो हा प्रोटेस्टा हेल्प सपोर्ट करपाक. बट काल मुजूजी हे पुलिशान येयला भुरग्यां कितू जाणां मारले. 15, 16, 20 वर्सां भुरगीं कॉलेजी वचपा भुरगीं आनी इंटरनेटाचेर जाताय की ते गुंडा बीजेपी के गुंडा आनी कोणे गुंडा हेगे तेगे गुंडा बट ते कोण न्हू ती भुरगीं आसली. मुजूजी हे पुलिशान काल तांकां मारले. हे पुलीस न्हू गव्हर्मेंटाचे लाड खावपा हे. सकाळून 9 वरांसून आमी प्रोटेस्टा आसली बट आमकां भितर वचोन दिवं ना, आडायन दवरले. हांव देखून पळो धुंगण उडयताले आनी फायसा 4 वरांचेर तेमी लाठी चार्ज केल्या. भुरग्यां मारले, सारकी धाकटी भुरगीं. हिंग कोण आसलो न्हू रोडो येतालो तेका. म्हाका देखून हांव एक कोण आसलो बसोन ते धाकटें शेवड येयलें आनी म्हाका म्हणपा लागले भैया खावो गे काम. चिप्स हाडले, उदक दितालीं आनी ती कित तेंक कोण फंड कोताय काय म्हणटाय तेंक हिंगा इतू लोक फंड कोता. हिंग लोक सगळो उदक दिता, खावपा दिता, फ्री घेवन भोंवताय. असो येता मुस्लिमांक तो कित आंटिता आनी हिंदू मुस्लिमाची कोताय आनी कित कोताय. हांव हिंग येयला कित्याक दिल्ली आमगे कॅपिटल. कोणू तरी चोयता म्हाका एक दूख जालें की काल हिंगा इतू भुरग्यां मारले बट आमगेले द्रौपदी मुर्मू प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया ती थोडी पयस आहा हिंगसर चड पयस ना. तेन देखून काय एक्शन घेवं ना. तेन देखून काय चिंतू ना की हिंगा भुरग्यां माताय म्हूण ल्हान भुरग्यां माताय म्हूण. तें देखून तुमी चिंतू ना. तुमकां लॉर्ड द्रौपदी मुर्मू तूं होगोत हिंगा अवॉर्ड दिपाना पद्मभूषण आनी ते सगळे अवॉर्ड दिवपा तूं ना. तुवें हेंय चोवपाक जाय की तुगे हिंगा गांवांत दिल्ली गांवांत आनी 1 लाख न्हू 2 लाख न्हू 5 लाख तरी नो घाल्लो हिंगा.
All of this has been organised by the Cockroach Jantar Party movement, and they're calling for the resignation of India's education minister over what they call a failed education system. Hundreds of people slept through the night inside the protest site, battling monsoon rains and very high humidity.
शिक्षा मंत्री चोर है, गली में चोर है, शिक्षा मंत्री चोर है, गली में शोर है, सीएम हमारा चोर है, गली में शोर है, सीएम हमारा चोर है. एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री हाय 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 हाय, एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री हाय 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 हाय.
केंद्राच्या शिक्षा मंत्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान हाचो राजिनामो गोंयच्या भुरग्यांनी बी केलो. पणजे हांगा हजारांनी स्कुलाच्या भुरग्यांनी गोंयच्या आझाद मैदान हाचेर प्रोटेस्ट केलो.
My name is Bhavesh. We are from Hazara College. We have come here for our democratic rights. We have right to speak. वो मोदी कितें शिकला तेला इच्छा आमकां शिकोवंक दिना. तो आपलो शिकोवंक ना आनी आमचो फुडार विचार करता. आमी फ्युचर लिडर्स.
तुम्ही आमकां वायटी म्हणटा. आमी एक बार आयल्यार आख्खे सिस्टम काबार करपी.
हो मोदी शिकला काय विचारला तांकां मातशें. सिटिझन्स ऑफ इंडिया आमकां शिकपाक दिना. हिंगा पेपर चोरी कोत्ता, लीक कोत्ता आनी आमचे ते कोत्ता. कितें रे रोड बी सारके करपाक लायता तो कितें रे हो मोदी. तो काडा रे रेजिग्नेशन दिवं म्हूण सांगा रे कोण तरी. मोदी कोत्ता नॉट मरे तांकां. शी डोंट प्ले विथ अस.
वी आर नॉट टेररिस्ट.
आमी सिटीजन, आमी टेररिस्ट न्हू. आमकां हिंगा भुरग्यांक मारता थिंगा दिल्ली जंतर मंतरान. गो स्टुडंट जिंदाबाद, गो स्टुडंट जिंदाबाद, गो स्टुडंट जिंदाबाद.
Today, I want to point out a very serious fact. Every year, we have to listen to the talk Pariksha Pe Charcha by a Prime Minister. Right now, I want to question and I want answers from the government as to what is the point of Pariksha Pe Charcha. Why is that kept? Why is that held? while the same government is hitting and beating up the students in Jantar Mantar, the same students who have to listen to Pariksha Pe Charcha. What is the point of that? While with this broken education system over here? I need answers. मुझे जवाब दो, मुझे हिसाब दो. जवाब दो, हिसाब दो.
जवाब दो, हिसाब दो. आमची एकूच डिमांड आहा, आता फट आणि फटिंगपणा आमच्या बरोबर चलचे ना. आम्ही देशाचे स्टुडंट्स, आम्ही देशाचे यूथ आणि ही मुवमेंट हातीन घेऊन आम्ही पुढे सरतले आणि जे पेपर लीक घडता, जे आमच्या बरोबर अन्याय घडता, त्या अन्यायाच्या विरुद्ध आवाज उखलपाक आम्ही सगळे आज हांगा एकत्र आहात.
There is a saying, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolute. So, या BJP सरकाराचो घमंड इतलो वाढला, the unaccountable power that they have got, that they dare to treat the students who are demanding accountability, the students who are demanding a fair, a good education system, they treated them like cockroaches literally on the road. And then there is a BJP person from Goa who comes and says that these are not cockroaches, they are even worse, they are termites. I want to say one thing, I mean, this is also said by the BJP ex-MP, that termites जे आसा, मतलब YT जी आसा, ती लोकांची घरा खाऊन पिड्ड्यार करून उडयता. I want to say this one thing, that we are not that kind of termites. We are the kind of termites that will destroy the fortress of the corrupt, unaccountable power. And are going to protect our home, protect our Goa and give everybody the best education system. Until we get it, we won't stop.
गोंयांत हजारांनी भुरग्यांनी प्रोटेस्ट केलो जाल्यार गोंयकारांनी निवडलेले आमदार अदीक करून काँग्रेस पक्षाचे दोग आमदार, लीडर ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन पार्टी युरी आलेमाव आनी दुसरो केपेंचो आमदार अल्टोन डिकोस्टा मुदासाक UK लंडन जमिल्ल्या गोंयकारां सांगाताक गोवा डे मनयतात ते दिसूंक आयलें. न्यू दिल्ली हांगा भारताच्या भुरग्यांक सांगात दिवपाक काँग्रेस पक्षाचो मुखेली राहुल गांधी जेन्ना फुडें चल्लो ताका पुलिसांनी डिटेन केलो. तर ह्या वेळार गोंयचे निवडलेले आमदार अदीक करून विरोधी पक्षाचे आमदार कित्याक ना? आमी विचारलें एडवोकेट राधाराव ग्राशस हाचे लागीं.
I think the absence of the elected MLAs and the leader of the opposition from Goa and then their presence in Delhi may actually be a blessing for the agitators, because this agitation is not started by political parties, nor does it depend on the political parties. In fact, their absence should be taken as a blessing, because it has enabled the people to gather together without political color. But it may affect the Congress. You see, the Congress needs to garner all support possible. So, as a political party, the absence of their principal leaders may affect them. More so because whoever remains in Goa, particularly the president, is not capable of arousing public opinion or of getting public to support him. He is a very low-key fellow with not much public enthusiasm for it. So to that extent, for the Congress, it's bad that the leadership is out.
दिल्लीच्या जंतर मंतर हांगा जाल्ल्या प्रोटेस्ट हातून जायत्या भुरग्यांक मार बसलो. हातून कांय पुलीस अधिकारी बी जोखमी जाले. पूण जेन्ना जे तरेन स्कुलाच्या भुरग्यांक पुलिसांनी बुडयले, जावं ते लाठीचार्ज वो टियर गॅस शेल्स हातून, हाची गरज कसली आसली हो प्रश्न येता. अदीक करून जेन्ना ही भुरगीं शांतीपणान प्रोटेस्ट करतालीं तेन्ना आमी विचारले रिटायर्ड इंडियन पुलीस सर्वीस हाचो अधिकारी डेप्युटी इन्स्पेक्टर जनरल ऑफ पुलीस बॉस्को जॉर्ज हाचे लागीं.
Well, you asked me regarding the use of police force in dispersing the mob in Delhi. Well, as an ex-police officer, frankly, let me tell you one thing, that when orders are given to clear the crowd, you can debate whether what is sufficient, what is appropriate, what needs, how much force needs to be used. But once an order is given, I think the police will use every move in the book or beyond it to clear the crowd, because that's an order to clear the crowd. Even if I was there in the crowd, I was leading the mocha. Yes, you can debate with me, but I have to clear the crowd, means I have to clear the crowd. It may not be justified, it may not be proportionate to the use of force. We can debate at a different time. But when the orders are given, we have to be professional enough to clear the crowd because that's an order. The police have no unions. The police have nobody to answer except to the authority that gives you that order. Well, there is something of a doubt. The previous commissioner was removed and a new commissioner. So I assume that the previous commissioner, and I had the good fortune to have worked under him. And for the record, he was also posted in Goa as a new young ASP, Satish Kolja. So he might have objected that he would not use the force, so they brought another force. And the next day, after the new commissioner was appointed, this action was taken. Well, I do not want to go too deep into it, but then after this is what. Once an order is given, you have to clear it. You cannot clear the crowd with one hand and tie the other hand behind your back. Well, on the contrary, it would lead to more trouble. So once cleared, well, whether it has been fruitful, whether it has been worthwhile, well, that's for the political leadership to answer, not for the. That's much I can say. Although I will also add that I saw a clip where a lathi had nails spiked into it. Well, that I would say is personally very unprofessional. You don't injure the person for sadistic pleasure.
हो प्रोटेस्ट चालू असताना गोंयचो बीजेपीचो व्हायस प्रेसिडेंट एडवोकेट नरेंद्र सावयकर हाणें सोशल मिडियाचेर हो आपलो पोस्ट घातलो कॉक्रोचीस आर टर्माइट्स आनी हाकाच लागून आनी एक गोंयांत वादविवाद सुरू जालो.
हांव इतलेंच म्हटलां की जल्ले आसत नाल्यार वायटी आसत कळ्ळें ती जर लागली जाल्यार तातूंतल्यान घराक आमच्या आसत हो त्रास जाता सारकें काय ना इतलेंच म्हजें म्हणणें आसा. सो आतां तेजो अर्थ कोण हांवें युथा कडेन म्हटलो आनी कोणा कडेन म्हटलो असो कांयच ना. इट इज एज सिंपल एज दॅट. सो जल्ले आसतले नाल्यार वायटी आसतली आनी म्हाका कोणी तरी सांगलें की दोगूय जाण ते तेंच्या हेच्या प्रमाण सायन्सा प्रमाण एकाच फॅमिलींतले बीन आसात अशें म्हणून इतलेच तरी गजाल आसा. म्हाका दिसता की हातून आमी कोणाक बाबा दोश दिलो कोणाक कितें म्हटलें असो कांयच संबंद ना.
काँग्रेस पक्षाचो अर्चित नायक हाणें बीजेपीचो व्हायस प्रेसिडेंट एडवोकेट नरेंद्र सावयकर हाची टिका केली.
गोंयचे युवकांक आनी ह्या देशाचे युवकांक टर्माइट्स म्हणले. आता आमचो प्रश्न हो बाब नरेंद्र सावयकराक की टर्माइट्स म्हणटा ते हे रातचे चडशे घर पोकळटा आनी आमचे युवक ज्याने काल दिल्ली आणि गोंयांत पिसफुली प्रोटेस्ट केला तेंचेर तुम्ही इतलो हल्लो केला हे दिसाचो केला आणि हो ताणे ताज्या हक्का खातीर केला. आम्ही रातचे या बीजेपी भशेन या टर्माइटा भशेन आम्ही रातचे कामां करनात. ही बीजेपीची सवय रातचे आमदार व्हरपाक रातचे ऑर्डरी काडपाक हे टर्माइटाचे जे एक्च्युअल काम आसा हे बीजेपी करता. आणि जेन्ना बाब नरेंद्र सावयकर सगळ्यांक टर्माइट म्हणटा गोंयच्या युवकांक जेन झीक टर्माइट म्हणटा इट इज अ बिग इन्सल्ट.
Our ex-MP has made a statement saying we are termites. Okay, I think he's very well aware and he knows that termites and cockroaches come from the same family. And yes, we accept also we are termites and we will how termites eat wood. We will come behind your backs. If we don't get improvement in our education, we don't get accountability. When the protest started in Delhi, their prayers were very simple. They want them to take accountability of what has happened to the NEET exam leak. They asked them to resign, the education minister to resign. And today, after all that's happening in Delhi, our minister here in Goa has made a statement that the Goan youth are termites. Now all of your youth, all of our Goan youth, we have to ask ourselves, are we going to be treated as worms? Are we going to allow these ministers sitting today to allow us to call us as worms, termites? Or are we going to stand up and talk? Stand up for ourselves, stand up for our education, stand up for our future, most importantly. I pray and I request all of our youth not to keep quiet. Instead, they are again public servants. Ministers asu, kone asu, they are public servants. Whatever they are today is because of us. The chair they have today is because of our votes. And if we are going to hear such statements saying we are cockroaches and now termites in Goa, we will all have to stand and speak. So I first pray for an apology or withdrawal of that statement, calling Goan youth termites. Take accountability of the statement made and work towards the education of Goan youth and the prayers made by in Jantar Mantar.
आणि एक खबर, करापूर गावात येवचो आसा तो हाऊस अभिनंदन लोधा हाचो मेगा हाऊसिंग प्रोजेक्ट वन ग्लोबल गोवा हो प्रोजेक्टा बाबतीन विरोध चालू आसा. गेल्ल्या सोमानांत कांय काँग्रेस पक्षाचे कार्यकर्ता तशेंच सोशल एक्टिविस्ट हांगा पावले लोकांक जागृत करपाक. रामा काणकोणकर हाणें गोंयकारांक उलो मारलो, रोगोत वारोवपाक वेळ आयलो जाल्यार तयार रावचें म्हूण.
आमी आमचो गांव वाटोवपा खातीर तलवारी न्हू आमी दाणे विकास हे सगळे घेवन आमी भायर सरच्या. मागीर तुमकां कितले जर थ्रेट मागीर तडीपार करपाक जाय ते तुमचे कडेन सगळें आहा न्हू रे, तुमकां जाय तें करा. पूण म्हाका जाल्यार दिसता की आमी ही तयारी दवरची पडटली, गोंयच्या लोकांनी तयारी दवरची पडटली. रक्ता व्हांवतलीच, लक्षांत घेयात. जंतर मंतरारूय रक्ता व्हांवता. आज मेमोरेंडम दिवन खंयचेच लिबरेशन आनी आमकां आजादी मेळूंक ना. आमकां झगडून मेळ्ळा सगळी गजाली. आनी जरी तर आमकां ह्या बीजेपी सरकारा कडल्यान तर आजाद जावपाक जाय, ह्या सरकारा कडल्यान आनी हांकां धांवडोवपाक जाय जाल्यार आमकां ह्या प्रोसेसान वयचोच पडटलो. सॅक्रिफायस केल्या शिवाय पिडयेन अशें म्हणलां की 60 वर्सां नंतर सदांच एक खून दिवचो पडटा म्हणून ह्या भारतान. आनी लक्षांत घेयात, ह्या फावटी मातशे चेंजीस जातले. ह्या फावटी जीव दिवपाक रेडी ना आमी, ह्या फावटी जीव घेवपाक रेडी आहा आमी.
आणि आता वयचे पयलीं हो आमचो आनी एक खास रिपोर्ट. आमचो इश्ट बाब संजीव सरदेसाय हाणें आपलो पयलोच पुस्तक त मी जाणाय हो छापून हाडला. हो पुस्तक गेल्ल्या सुमारांत फ्रीडम फायटर लिबी लोबो सरदेसाय हाणें पणजे हांगा रिलीज केलो. त मी जाणाय हातून गोंयची सांस्कृतकाय, आदल्यांच्यो काणयो ह्यो बाब संजीव सरदेसाय हाणें ह्या पुस्तकान बरयल्यात. हाचो हेतू म्हणल्यार युनेस्कोचो प्रयत्न दोर देशांचो सांस्कृतकाय हे फुडले पिळगेक राखून दवरपाक, सांगता बाब संजीव सरदेसाय.
वो बूक गोंयच्यो पुराणकथा, लोककथा, दंतकथा, काणयो, इन अदर वर्ड्स legends, myths and stories हाजेर आधारीत आसा. This particular book I have written in the English script, the Roman script, so that the people from all over the world can understand what Goa and its intangible heritage is. Mythology are stories based on our past which may or may not have a documentary evidence. Legends have got documentary evidence, and stories are based on some real facts or they can be made up. All these stories that are there, the different genres of stories which I have included in this, are based on the concept of the Instagram, short, understandable, and definitely they are factually correct when it comes to the history that is mentioned over there. I have taken this choice of writing my first book on the stories is because there are many stories that were being told by our grandparents, grandfathers, grandmothers, even any elders in the house. Today, we don't see those joint families. We don't see the children waiting for their grandfather or grandparent to tell them a story at night before they went to sleep, because the concept of joint families has totally been obliterated. We had to move out of these houses because of work, because of expansion of the family, and possibly because of fights in the family. Today, another sad fact faces us. Most of our grandparents are either shared in this family or they are found in old aged homes. In turn, these stories that they were telling have got lost in the sands of time. There is a need for us to preserve these stories. UNESCO is making a huge attempt to convince the governments to document and to preserve the intangible heritage of each of these countries. In Goa, the way we cook is not cooked anywhere else on the globe. Possibly in the diasporas, yes. The way we have our songs, the way we have our farming, the way we have got a lot of things that we are doing over here is different from what is being done by others. It needs to be preserved. The artisans, the handicrafts, how they are done up. Because a time will come when we will not find them here. They will be in the bracket called as extinct. Most of our Goan families are spread out all over the world. They are doing good over there, and I pray to God that they bless them with all the goodness and wealth that is there. But at the same time, their children are growing in these different countries disconnected from my land. And it is this fact that I have compiled this book through Curate Books Private Limited, and they are going to be there on Amazon. They will be available on all the bookshelves also, because these stories need to be told to our children. They are related to all the different areas of Goa, and they are based on heritage facts. Now, when I say oral tradition, history per se, history which is documented and in manuscripts, was once told by somebody orally to someone, which was written down. There are a lot of events that have happened. Our folklore narrates this in a different way, in dance form, in songs, and in many other ways, in our rituals. Those rituals I have tried to bring into these stories and legends. This book is a perennial copy. It can be presented, it can be read by elders, it can be read by youngsters. But the main issue of this is that I want them to understand the ethos of this beautiful land called as Goa.
तर ह्यो जावन आसले आमचे सुसेगाद दंपार गोंयच्यो खबरो मेलबर्न ऑस्ट्रेलियासून. मेळुया दुसऱ्या सुमानात ते मेरेन मोगा संदी.